Pick by Griffin. Pierce attacking off the pick. That's short off the rim.
Ill-advised shot there, Clark.
Yeah, exactly. That was lower than low percentage.
They set the pick to the inside. Passes it to Gobert. Nice ball movement by Utah. Williams kicks to Hayward. Back to Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Puts it up. And the jumper falls for him. Williams has got 6. The Clippers trail. Now we'll go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with head coach Doc Rivers.
Yes, Kevin, and he didn't outright say that he didn't worry about defense here, but it was all about offense for them this game. He said numbers 1, 2, and 3 on our list are getting good looks, good movement, and hitting shots. That's all there is to it. Let's see if their approach works.
Wonderful stuff, Doris. Thanks. The early game plan centered around their offense. It sounds...
Yeah, you know what? I think it's the right approach for this game. I mean, if they can get off to a good start offensively, everything else should come together.
Well, what happens if they don't get off to a fast start? I mean, they'll be scrambling. Look.
And Pierce, here we go. And again, no good by the Clippers.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
1:44 left to play here in the first. And here again, the Jazz in transition. Up the court they go. Burks' shot is good.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Well, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points from close range. So I'd have to agree with you, partner.
Attention, Staples Center. Please, a big round of applause for your Spirit Dance Team.
Now we've got a moment to see how the Jazz are doing ranking-wise, Kevin. First in fewest turnovers per game. First in discipline at the offensive end.
And, you know, going back to their turnovers, fewest in our league, that shows you the intelligence they play with. You have to beat them. They are not going to do it for you.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Mike Scott's checked in for Griffin. Morrow comes in for Pierce. Marcus Thornton, he's checked in for Jamal Crawford. And Langston Galloway subbed in for Paul. Now, here's Thornton. We saw him with 10 points last game. Stolen by Exum. And Exum with a clear path to the hoop. Shot is no good. Nice D from Scott.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
Here's Galloway. Shot clock at 6. To end the run. Los Angeles with another miss. Utah leading by 6. Hayward goes in. That's good. Hayward's got his second bucket tonight.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
And they just keep finding the open man.
Here's Galloway. Jordan dishes to Morrow. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Morrow's got his first points in this one. For Utah, they've gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Exum kicks to Williams. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
Here's Galloway. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Jazz out in front, up by 8. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And a word from Chris Paul, who has a little something to say about the success of a very special...
You know, Blake everything that's happening for him, he deserves it because he's worked so hard and put so much into it, and he's a huge piece to our team being successful.
Of course, we know that Blake would say the exact same thing about Chris Paul. You know, Chris and Blake Griffin share so much in common when it comes to being the hardcore Clippers, their owner. In Los Angeles with some changes. Jordan, he's checked in for Mike Scott, and Langston Galloway subbed in for Marcus Thornton. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan. Then there's Anthony Morrow. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's Galloway in at the 2 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Burke, the pass to Williams. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. The dish now to Booker. Back to Williams. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over. Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But boy, that was a nice job.
Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Warriors had a huge game. He ended with 25 points, and as always, piling up rebound after rebound as well. He had a great game in all facets, and his coach called it a complete game of basketball. High praise to be sure, guys.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, I thought was truly incredible.
Unreal. I mean, he was literally on another planet in that game. He did it all on the floor.
What's interesting to me, guys, is to see how much energy he's able to play with here tonight. I mean, his legs still have to be a little heavy from that last game.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Inside, Cato. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got his 4th assist in this one.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And he's good on the second. There's 47 seconds left now here in the second.
I like the move to go 2 for 1 here.
So do I, Greg. I mean, I agree with you. They need to get a quick look and then try to get another possession after that.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
What a job he's doing here. I mean, his second quarter has been even better than his first, and that was pretty good.
To the wing right side, Burke dishes to Williams. And Galloway pulls it down.
And he's clearly just disappeared here this quarter, not making any contributions here with his offense.
And, Greg, it's been hard to watch. I mean, you can see his frustration. He's actually looking forward to the end of this period so he can have a fresh start for the next one.
Oh, and the jam by Williams.
And, Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean,
how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for him.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to.
Okay, good job battling them out there. Let's talk about some crucial areas from the first half. If there's something I'd like to see us do as well in the second half as we did in the first, it's get the ball into the low post. They've had no answer when we've gotten it into the paint. Less defensive glass and more guys headed.
And we welcome you back to the NBA here on 2K Sports. And we're ready to get more. And the players having a chance to have a short break and get some rest themselves and get refueled and hydrated with some Gatorade. More terrific basketball in store for us tonight.
Talk about complete control. Everything working in this one for Williams. 50. And you talk about momentum. That sort of action delivers a type of energy to your team that you just can't quantify.
You know what? I'm going to quantify it right now, Clark. And this is a close game, and that was something special.
And really, in a game, you guys, in a game like this, though, when you have a chance to send a message, you do. And boy, did he ever on that play.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And so Paul nails both of them.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Here's Williams. Drains the 19-footer. Williams has got 17. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Here's Griffin. Gobert with the block. Now here's Burks. Defended by Paul. They get it again. Tatum. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. And it's a 4-point Utah lead. The Clippers shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Paul against Williams. And it's Paul penetrating. Gobert with the block. And now Utah, fast break. Here's Hayward. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. With some changes. Anthony Morrow's checked in for Pierce. Thornton comes in for Jamal Crawford. And Langston Galloway subbed in for Paul. The Jazz also changing it up. Booker, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Williams comes in for Alec Burks. And it's Burke in for Exum. And stolen by Booker. On the wing, Williams. Expanding his range. The Clippers grab the miss.
He's not exactly striping them from deep. He had 1 3-ball in the first half. Still bageled in the second.
And the basket by Morrow. 1:30 left in the third quarter of the game. Outside Williams.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Pass to Burke. And there's the feed to Favors. 5 to shoot. Williams outside, but they recover it. Out to Favors. 59 seconds left in the third. Williams for 3. That's good. Williams has got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, this team has really been on the offensive glass here in the second half, doing an outstanding job. And that's one of the reasons they're on top.
Here's Galloway. Burke covering. To the wing right side. From deep, Morrow. Booker pulls it in. Jazz leading by 10. From deep, Williams. Morrow with the rebound.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys. But as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Williams. Favors with the screen. Puts up a 3. Can't get it to go. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double.